Hello there, my name is Dennis Job, and today I thought we'd switch it up and try another game. So today we're going to be playing London Underground Simulator. This is the Circle Line version by TML Studios. I just thought, why not switch it up? Because we've done a lot of OMSI recently, so I just thought we'd switch it up and just try something else. So switch that on, destination light. So we're going to be doing the Edgware Road to Hammersmith route. Let me change it to Circle Line. Here we go. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing Rush Hour. So this is about, I think if I chose the 7:49 to 9:04 route. So this is quite early in the morning, so hopefully we'll get a lot of passengers. So I've played this game quite a while now. I bought it when it actually first came out, so I'm very familiar with the game, and I do enjoy it. If we haven't really had a London Underground simulator before, so this was in 2011, I think, if I remember. So this is quite old. So for its time, it is a good game, but now when I look at it, it's actually, not that great, but it was a good representation of the London Underground, I think, with the inner rails. So, start, wait, start station, destination, Hammersmith. Okay, so let me just check when we're meant to be leaving. Okay. So it's 7:49, so we'll just have to wait for a few minutes. So I'll just get that up. But yeah, so I've played this game quite a lot, and it is pretty good for what you're getting. Let me just make sure we're on the right one. Move on to that one. Okay, so yeah, it's a pretty good game, but there are flaws. One of the biggest flaws is the fact that it's only one line, that's my biggest gripe with the game, is the fact that it's one line and not all the lines. If they managed to get the license to all the lines, it would have been a really good simulator. I feel that some of the good things about it is obviously the authenticity of the London Underground. For obviously the time that it's set, this is like 2011, so obviously you got the old C stock here. You don't have the S stock that we have today. I like the announcements; they're very authentic. It gives the feel that it's London Underground. I love the sounds. I think the stations are pretty detailed for what you're getting. You're not getting like a big, it's not that great in terms of the realism. Like, most stations are the same in this game. They're not too unique, but there are some unique stations, like the tiling, for example, are some very unique tiling, like in Baker Street, for example. Because I go to Baker Street 4 days a week, because I go to college. I go to Uxbridge College, so to see the authenticity of the bricks and everything, it's very well made. Because obviously I do understand that it's quite difficult for it, because they're like German, so obviously to have to come to England and to capture everything, they're not going to get it right. They're not going to get the same. We're not going to get the same feeling, as if, say, an English company made it, because English companies obviously are going to be better at making it, because obviously they probably get the London Underground every day and stuff like that, so they know the specific minor details that should be included. But overall, I think it's a solid title, and obviously now we've got the District Line in Train Simulator, so if people definitely want me to play that, let me know in the comments. I'll definitely play that, because I love Train Simulator. But I think we'll open the doors now.
This is Edgware Road. Other Circle Line services in the direction of High Street, Kensington, from platform 2, and for the District Line.
I didn't open those doors, did I? I wasn't an idiot and did that. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, can I close that door now? Yeah. Okay, yeah. It just didn't open the first time. Okay, so we'll depart now.
Stand clear of the doors.
There we go. I love the sound of the doors. The doors sound always gets me. Okay, so let me just make sure we're in the right. Good. Start off slow. I'm just going to turn off the top one because you know we don't really need that. We'll just get the dash there. Okay, so speed up a little bit. So you know, like it does. I enjoyed this game for what it is. A lot of people won't enjoy it for what it is because of you know the fact that you know it's only one line and it is a buggy game. I won't lie to you, it is a buggy game. You know, it really is buggy. But you know, for what you're getting, for the time that it's set, it's actually really good, and I do enjoy it. So we've got a 25-mile-an-hour limit here, so we'll just make sure we keep it at that. But if you want me to play more of this game, let me know in the comments because I can do some of the scenarios that they have. And my other scenarios like really annoying. I'll just turn down the volume here. Quite loud. Let me just turn down the volume. It's quite loud, quite loud. Hold on, let me just turn down the volume. I should have done this before I started recording. Sorry about that. Okay, right, let's continue. I hate when that happens. Like, I just press the pause button and it just gets rid of it.
Is Paddington.
There you go, announced myself correctly.
For the Bakerloo Line and National Rail Services.
There we go. I've never actually been to Paddington Underground Station, so I don't know if it is actually authentic enough. Oh, sorry. I usually am pretty good at braking, but now I'm recording, I kind of just get nervous. Okay. Just run a little bit. Stop. Because the thing is, this game is pretty bad with when you finish the route, because it always says, oh, you know, not all the you know, not all the cars go on the station when they do, you know, so it's a little bit buggy. I always like to keep it on the first one, the shunt, because when if I've got a 40 limit, I'll speed right up. But I like to keep it on the first one just because, you know, we don't need to rush. You know, we've got plenty of time. But, you know, the lighting is pretty decent in the game, especially in the tunnels. The lighting's actually really good. Okay, try and get up to the limit. There we go. Okay, so the next station's Bayswater. Okay. So we've got to leave it at 7:53, so we're going to get there on time, which is nice.
The next station is Bayswater.
The detailing that has gone into each station though, it is really good for what you're getting. I think I've got this for like £20 when it first came out. Because I got it upon release.
This is Bayswater.
I do, yeah. I could have gone a little bit more further there. But, you know.
Via High Street, Kensington and Victoria. Stand clear of the doors.
Let's just quickly do that one.
Please remember, smoking is not allowed on any London Underground train or station.
And we'll do number 7. No.
Mind the gap.
Me told everyone we had to change. Get the speed right up now, we've got a 40 mile an hour limit. But yeah, if you want me to play the Train Simulator District Line version, then definitely let me know in the comments, because I really want to play that for you guys. Because it's really fun. I do like I do like, you know, that this game exists, because, you know, it's really the only licensed TFL London Underground game that we really have, and that is a shame. It is a shame, because, you know, it is actually good for what you're getting. Okay, well, just keep on that one, because it won't go up to 40, I don't think. Come up to Notting Hill Gate. I think change for the central line.
Is Notting Hill Gate.
Please say I have my knowledge.
For the central line.
Yeah, I know my knowledge. Oh, I just made it. Okay, we'll leave 55. Okay, yeah, because let me know in the comments though, what train, well, what lines do you get on the London Underground? So for me, okay, that's nice to hear that one. But yeah, so I get the Bakerloo line, and I get the Metropolitan line. Those are the two lines I have to get to college, because I live in Kent. So I have to get the Southeastern trains, so National Rail trains into Charing Cross. Then I then have to get the Bakerloo line to Baker Street, which means I then have to get the Metropolitan line to go straight to Uxbridge. But yeah, let me know in the comments, like, if you work or if you're a student, like, what trains you have to get to where you need to go. It'll be interesting to see what you know, where everyone, you know, goes to work and what lines you get. Because the thing is, if someone wants to make a full London Underground game with all the lines, I'd definitely buy it. I'd definitely buy it.
Next station is High Street, Kensington.
We've got to turn right limit. Okay, here we are. Okay, slow down. Go.
This is High Street, Kensington.
High Street, Kensington, we got it right.
This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith via Victoria and Embankment.
Okay, we've got it 50, yeah, so we've got a little bit of a wait here. So what else can we say to them? So we'll say the service can be held.
This service will be held here for a short time to even out the gaps in the service.
Okay.
Thank you for travelling on the Circle Line.
Okay, so got a bit of a wait here, so we'll just, you know, I'll see you in chat to you guys. But so yeah, so for me, like, I play a lot of simulator games, but the main ones I play are OMSI, Train Simulator. Those are really the two main ones I always go back to. On the side, I do play Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator, but if you definitely want me to play that, let me know, because I'll definitely play it. I don't play them as often as I do like OMSI and Train Simulator. There was a time where I wasn't really into trains, but I definitely do play a lot of Train Simulator a lot recently. I play a lot of the, I play like the Chatham Main Line, the London to Farringdon route, like anything that has southeastern trains in it, because obviously I get the southeastern trains because I live in the southeast of England. So I obviously play a lot of that, because obviously, you know, they're, you know, from where they go to where I live and everything. Okay, almost time to depart. I'll just repeat the same announcement again about the train being held.
This service will be held here for a short time to even out the gaps in the service.
Okay, when it gets to 55 seconds, I will depart. Okay.
This train is ready to depart. Please stand clear of the doors.
Okay, ready to depart. Okay, we've got a 25 limit up here. If you're not into trains, you're probably thinking, why is there two speed limits? one's for freight trains and one's for normal trains. So we go 25 miles an hour, so the freight trains always go the slowest speed limit of the two. So say one's 60 and one's 40, the freight trains will always go 40 miles an hour. Because obviously they carry a lot, they have a lot more weight in their like the carriages, so obviously they have to go slower. So obviously, you know, normal trains that just carry passengers will always go the faster limit, whereas the freight trains always go the slowest. Okay, so we've got a 30 limit here, just keep it at 30, keep it nice and steady as my game just stutters every now and again. Oh, 20. So I don't know why it didn't change. Like, why doesn't it change? It said 20 there. They'll change now because of the second sign. You know, I know in Train Simulator they do that, but they have like a yellow symbol for that. Like they have a yellow symbol which says the speed limit that's coming up, and then it has a red symbol after that to show that that speed limit is now in effect. But they're the same colour. So that doesn't really tell me anything. That doesn't tell me that, you know, that's the speed with caution, you know, to tell me that the next speed limit is 20. That's the same colour, which doesn't make any sense to me. So that's a flaw. You know, they don't know how to properly program, well, like properly model, sorry, the speed limit changes. I'm sorry, I can't speak today. I do apologise. Slow down. Let me just change the camera so I can see on this side, so I know when to stop. Go. Hope I didn't just butcher that. No, I didn't. Okay, once again off. Okay, we've got to leave 8 o'clock, so I need to leave now. It's a Circle Line train to Hammersmith via Victoria and Embankment. Stand clear of the doors. It's just so cool because obviously I live in London, so it's really cool to see this kind of thing. Yeah, it's always nice. It's always really cool to see, you know, stuff that you know in a game. Okay, was that 35? That's fine. I can do 35. See, I mean that one it changed instantly. Let's just slow down. Stop. Go. It's 2 hour train.
Next station is South Kensington.
Okay, let's start slowing down.
For the District and Piccadilly lines.
Okay.
Exit for the museums.
Okay. Slow down here. So now I have to turn this off quickly, just so I can see. Because I can't see anything. Whoa, careful, love. Mind the gap. Jesus. Trying to get yourself killed. Go. Okay. Over 2. Okay, we're going to leave it. Just give it one time to get on. Okay, all ready to go.
This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith via Victoria and Embankment.
This train is ready to depart. Please stand clear of the doors. Go. Because what's interesting is the Piccadilly line. Well, yeah, actually no, yeah, the Piccadilly and the Bakerloo obviously have the same, like, similar stocks to the C stock in terms of the controls, like, because they both have this traction brake controller. So, you know, it's quite interesting. Oh god, I'm speeding. Almost speeding. But yeah, so, you know, it's quite interesting because obviously you would have thought by now that TfL would have changed that. Because, you know, I mean, let's be honest, well, apart from the S stock, you know, like the Jubilee line, the Central line, the Victoria line, they're all automated. You know, they were automated, you know, so you would have thought they would have, you know, I know they are going to give them automated trains, but still. You know, you would have thought they would have done it by now, because like, what, the Piccadilly line is like the 19 1970 stock. It's around that. And you think like the Piccadilly line, the Bakerloo line, I think the oldest stock they have is 1960 stock. So it's very old. It's a very old trains. I hear that a lot of Piccadilly Circus, mind the gap please announcement. Stop.
This is
A05, so we've got a bit of a wait here. Okay.
Victoria.
But yeah, so like 1960 stock, which is like the oldest the Bakerloo line has. It just amazes me how old these trains are. You know, and I find it's quite bad, you know, the fact that it's taken them so long to get new trains in. I mean, I know they're trying to just, you know, use them as much as they can because they want to save money, but the thing is, sometimes you do have to spend money to make more money, you know. I just find it quite bad. You know, they are very old, but obviously the new trains that are coming out obviously can have air conditioning, which is just amazing. If you've ever been on the London Underground, you know how amazing that is, because obviously you're underground, so it's going to be a lot more, you know, humid, because that's what happens when you go underground. You know, the air's not as pure as it is, you know, in the open. So, you know, it's amazing.
This train is ready to depart. Please stand clear of the doors.
Go. I must admit, I haven't played Train Simulator in a while. Like, I haven't driven a train virtually in a simulator for ages. So, you know, I may be a bit rusty. Welcome up to Victoria. I've never actually been to Victoria in my life. I don't think anyway. At least I don't think I have. I may have done when I was like, you know, a baby, but I've never been to Victoria like, you know, recently. Coming to Victoria.
The next station is Victoria.
Change
for the Victoria
Line,
National Rail
Services,
and the Victoria Coach Station.
Go.
This is Victoria.
You see that?
Mind the
AO7.
gap between the train and the platform.
Change here at the Victoria Line, National Rail Services and the Victoria Coach Station. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith via Embankment and Mill Hill. Sorry, I don't know the announcements off by heart. You know, I'm not that much of a geek on the London Underground. I do know a lot about it because I do watch a lot of documentaries on it, but I'm not that much of a geek.
Stand clear of the doors.
Go. So what you do is just press up and down on the directional buttons on your keyboard. That's all you do. St James's Park. See, that's the thing. There's the whole thing about the apostrophe on James's there. St James's Park. It's the whole thing about the apostrophe. Like in some cases they use it, in some cases they don't. It's like, well, make up your mind. Do you want to use the apostrophe or not? You know what I mean? There we go.
The next station
We got
is
that
St.
30
James's
limit.
Park.
That's fine. Start slowing down a little bit. Well, it's fine.
This is
Leave it A09, that's fine.
This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith via Embankment and Tower Hill.
Okay. It would be nice if these cameras actually worked, because obviously in real life they do.
Stand clear of the doors.
It should be a 30 limit, so I'm going to stick to the speed limit, you know. Here our 30 limit's coming up now. There, now you change. Westminster. If you didn't know, you know, see Big Ben's undergoing some maintenance. You know, it's quite sad. It's quite sad. But yeah, I just wanted to apologise actually for not uploading as much. Obviously, because I do go to college in Uxbridge, you know, which is very far away. You know, like yesterday on Friday, I finished at 2 o'clock, and I didn't get home till about 4 or 5 o'clock. So I was shattered by the time I got home. So yeah, I did try to make a video yesterday, but it just wasn't happening. So I do apologise for that.
This is Westminster. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Change here for the Jubilee line.
Jubilee
Exit here
line.
for Westminster Abbey and Houses of Parliament. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith via Embankment and Tower Hill.
Shut the door. Just wait for a bit, and then we'll get going. One, 2, 3.
This train is ready to depart. Please stand clear of the doors.
Yeah, I do want on Train Simulator at least, I want someone to develop the S-Stock, like I make a proper full out, you know, model. Not like a blurred out model that's just got the skin of the S-Stock. I want a fully working model of it. 'Cause it would be nice. Okay, go to Embankment now.
The
25.
next station is Embankment.
Start slowing down slowly.
And Northern Lines and National Rail Services
From Charing Cross. I go to Charing Cross. Oh, can maybe get a perfect stop here without having to. No, no. No, I'm not gonna be able to see those cameras.
This is
I should have stopped a little bit sooner.
for the Bakerloo and Northern
National
Lines
Lines and National Rail Services from Charing Cross.
This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith via Tower Hill and Liverpool Street.
Liverpool Street. They always sound so jolly when they say Liverpool Street. Liverpool Street. Liverpool Street. It's just amazing. I love the announcer. Do you know, I'm just going to leave a little early.
Stand clear of the doors.
I can't be bothered to wait. It must annoy drivers though, because you know when you just can't be bothered to wait until you're scheduled to leave. You know, that's how I feel. Sometimes I just can't be bothered to wait. The lighting's really good. I like the lighting.
The next station is Temple. Exit
I love Temple. Look at that. You can tell this is a district line station, can't you? Okay.
This is Temple. Exit here for Somerset House.
That's the thing, because most of the stations on the Circle Line
Tower Hill
are also district line stations, so they often overlap. Right, actually, that's an understatement. They always overlap, because, you know, pretty much every station is both district and Circle Line.
stand clear of the doors.
Oh, excuse me, I got a cold, I think. Oh, Mansion House is quite far away. Oh, this is Blackfriars, isn't it? I've got to say the next station is closed.
The next station is closed.
Oh shit, I'm on
This
speed limit.
train will not stop at the next station.
Because what will happen is it will say, this is Blackfriars at Mansion House, so I've got to make sure I turn that, tell the announcer not to announce that. Oh yeah, because I forgot, this is, at this point they were rebuilding Blackfriars. I forgot. Now obviously it's back open. Oh, I played 10 mile an hour, there we go, 35. There we go.
The next station is Mansion House.
See there? They're the two speed change things, like they're the two like speed change things, yeah. And then it changes on the first one and not the second one. So it's like whoa, Jesus, mind the gap, guys, Jesus. Oh, stop.
This is Mansion House. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith via Tower Hill and Liverpool Street.
This train's gonna be held.
This service will be held here for a short time
It's like,
to even out the gaps in the service.
you know, it's not even, you know, like, they changed on the first one, even though there was two signs. It's like, make up your mind. You didn't change on the first sign at High Street Kensington, but you changed on the second one at High Street Kensington. At Mansion House, you changed on the first one, but not the second one. It's like, make up your mind, game. Do you want it to change on the first one or the second one? And it really does annoy me when that happens. Okay, almost time to go. And just let them know again, it's going to be held.
This service will be held here for a short time to even out the gaps in the service.
Well, I'm just going to say we can depart.
This train is ready to depart.
Stand clear of the doors, stand clear of the doors. Cannon Street. I sometimes get off at Cannon Street.
Is Cannon Street. Change
Because sometimes what I do is in the morning I pretty much just get whatever train comes first, because I know how to get to where I need to go from both Charing Cross and Cannon Street. Because where I live in a town. Oh my God, your feet are gone. I live in a town called Sidcup, and the two trains that we have that goes into London are going towards Cannon Street and Charing Cross. So I kind of have the pleasure of choosing, you know, both, because I know how to get to both. I know how to get to Baker Street from both Charing Cross and Cannon Street. So I, you know, have the pleasure of, you know, choosing whatever one, because I know how to get to both. I know how to get to Baker Street from both stations, so, you know, it's all good in the hood, really, isn't it? Just minding no smoking.
Please remember, smoking is not allowed on any London Underground train or station. London Underground apologises for the delay on this service.
Yeah, we're so ready to depart.
Ready to depart. Please stand clear of the doors.
We got the green light all the way. See again, we had the 25 back here, and it's going to change on this one. So it does not make sense.
The next station is Monument. Change for the Docklands Light Railway, Waterloo and City, Northern and Central lines from Bank.
Get away from the edge, woman! Jesus! You've got all that space and you want to stand right on the line. It really annoys me when people do that.
This is Monument. Please mind the gap between
Okay, we
the
need to
train
leave now.
and the platform. Change here for the Docklands Light Railway, Waterloo and City, Northern and Central lines from Bank. This is a
Just wait till the
circle line
announcement
train to
finishes.
Hammersmith via Tower Hill and Liverpool Street.
Well, that button does.
Stand
Stand clear of the doors. Closing, good. They've done well with how long this route is, because I've been recording for about 39 minutes now.
Station is Tower Hill.
So they've really done well with how long this route is, because it is actually a long route, Circle Line.
From Fenchurch Street. Exit for the Tower of London and Tower Bridge.
Because what most companies would do, they would just simplify it, like simplify how long it is between each station. They wouldn't do it realistically. And I'm glad they went for the realism approach.
This is Tower Hill. Please mind the
Because I want these routes to be long, because they are actually long in real life.
For Docklands Light Railway services from Tower Gateway and National Rail services from Fenchurch Street. Exit here for the Tower of London and Tower Bridge.
Here with Bridge.
Circle Line train to Hammersmith via Liverpool Street and King's Cross and Pancras.
King's Cross and Pancras. It's weird, because I was watching a documentary about the King's Cross fire not too long ago. You know, and now I'm at, you know,
Clear the
go
doors.
past King's Cross and Pancras. It was a tragedy what happened though, on that night. But you know, sometimes I'm a person who believes that everything does happen for a reason. And because of that fire, London Underground is a much safer place. you know, we have metal escalators now instead of wood. You know, instead of wooden escalators. So I mean, like, you've got 15 mile an hour fucking here, and it's still saying 25. It's like, what's the point in having that sign if it doesn't mean anything? I know it's probably for freight trains, but, you know, still. But yeah, you know, but because of that fire, you know, it helped improve the London Underground and made it more safe. You know, and I do, you know, obviously my thoughts do go out to those families, but because of that fire, London Underground is much more safer today, and that's a good thing. You know, they died for a cause. You know, now we have safer stations.
The next station is Aldgate.
Yeah, so now you're 15 home. Aldgate, right? Aldgate, innit? I hate when I hear people on the underground say like that. Aldgate is Aldgate. Say it properly. Not Aldgate. It's Aldgate. Not so much a silent D, but you know. Oh, I just opened the wrong doors. Oh god, that's embarrassing. I accidentally opened the left doors. Oh, I'll probably kill people. Oh, we got a couple of minutes here. Jesus, why do we have to wait so long?
This service will be held here for a short time to even out the gaps in the service. Thank you for travelling on the Circle Line.
Oh, why do we have to wait here so long? What's the point? Everyone's on. I would leave, but you know, I've got to stick to the schedule. You know, I don't make the schedule, so it is what it is. I think the reason why I think what would happen here is there probably would be a driver change at this point. I think that's why you have to leave at 28 minutes past. It's maybe because there's a driver change. Because I know, like, for example, obviously I get the Metropolitan line to Uxbridge. What usually happens is at Harrow on the Hill, they change drivers, and you usually wait there for quite a while. It's usually like at least a 2-minute wait before the train sets off again. So that's why I feel like they've done this. I think that's why it's we leave 8:28 when we got 8:25. It's because there's usually a driver change at Aldgate. So, you know, that's just my theory, but you know, I could be wrong. Excuse me. Ugh. I'm sure as a driver you're like, oh come on, I want to leave now. Like, I don't like sitting here doing nothing. You know, I want to get back on the open track. You know. I'm sure Passion's like, come on mate, hurry up. Got places to be here. I mean, look, there's no one getting on. This makes you think, what's the point? Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna leave.
This train is ready to depart. Please stand clear of the doors.
Go. And we gotta leave 8:30. Okay. So we've got about a minute wait. That's fine.
And Baker Street.
Baker Street, I go to Baker Street. It's always nice hearing your station, like, it's like, yeah, I go to that station. Okay, so we're at 8:29, we're going to 8:30. I don't think I've ever had it where at the end it says, wait, it doesn't say actually, not, you know, that, because it always says, you know, not all the carts got on the platform, and I'm like, bro, I know how to drive a train, I know they are all there, because the whole point is that the driver's cab needs to be past that barrier here. That's the whole point. Yeah, I'm not past the barrier, but you know, I'm basically there. But that's what you're meant to do.
Clear of the doors.
Is you have to go. The driver has to go past the barrier. Okay. Excuse me. Moorgate.
The next station is Moorgate. Change for the Northern Line and National Rail services.
Well, quite a big station, isn't it?
This is Moorgate. Change here for the Northern Line and National Rail services.
8:32. We need to leave.
This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith via King's Cross and Pancras and Baker Street.
Baker Street, King's Cross and Pancras. We'll just leave now. Stand clear of the doors. Go. Barbican.
The next station is Barbican.
Oh god. Okay, speed up a little bit. Stop.
This is Barbican. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith.
You know, she's seriously telling me that I'm not. All the carts are not on the platform. I think I can see that they are. Do you know what I mean? Oh, what is that congregation over there? What are they doing? I don't know what they're doing. Well, I'm gonna leave anyway, I don't care. Click the button.
This train is ready to depart. Please stand clear of the doors.
Go. Oh yeah, and another thing it always says, is that the announcer was not set up properly. It just makes me laugh. Because I know it is. You know, the amount of times I've done this. You know, I read the manual so many times and how you're meant to do it, and you know, the announcers work. You know, the next station is Farringdon. So I don't get what their problem is. Oh god, yeah, I forgot this is a short station. But you know what I mean? Like, then this is Farringdon, so I don't get what I've done wrong, and that's what I don't get about the errors. And what annoys me... That's fine. But what annoys me as well is the fact that they don't tell you how you're meant to do it. It doesn't give you it doesn't give you any tips. You know, so if it said, you know, you didn't set up the announcer correctly, underneath that it should go, what you should have done is you're meant to set it to, I don't know, Circle Line Outer Rail, for example. You know, it should tell you these things and how you're meant to fix it. Because the thing is, it just gives you the error that you committed, and it doesn't tell you how you're meant to not have that error come up again. And that's what annoys me about this game, is the fact that it doesn't teach you about trains. It just says, you didn't set this up correctly. Do you know what I mean? You know, if this is meant to be a train simulator, isn't it meant to teach you how to drive the train? I know there is a tutorial level, but that's not the point. That's not the point, you know. When you're doing, you know, like schedules like this, you know, you need tips on how you're meant to drive the train. Okay, so King's Cross St Pancras is the next stop. The detail that's gone into the tunnels are really good. I do like the detail that's gone into the tunnels. How many times do you want to say 25 for it to change? It still hasn't changed. 3 times it's told me there's a 25 limit, and it's not changed the actual speed limit on the route monitor. Aggravates me. Don't tell me it's a 25 limit if it's not a 25 limit. Do you know what I mean? Oh, well, there we go. Alright. Yeah, I think the right doors this time.
King's Cross St Pancras. Change here for the Northern, Piccadilly and Victoria lines and national and international rail services.
You know what I'm going to do?
Exit here.
I'm going to check to see if my train is fully on the platform. We've got like a minute, so I can do it. I just wanted to check to see if this game's bullshitting me. Yeah, look, clearly it's all on the platform. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Clearly it is. Let me look at it. It annoys the hell out of me. Mind the gap, please. Well, I'm sorry, but we've already gone past Farringdon. We've already gone past High Street Kensington, and we've already gone past Notting Hill Gate, so clearly that should be on the other platform. I would have checked that, actually. Is there another platform? You know, that I can check to see. Wait, there's another platform, right? Yeah, it's just the same. That's going in the right direction, yeah. This one isn't. We've already gone past Farringdon. And I thought they put a lot of detail into this game, and they clearly haven't. They can't seem to get the signs right. Well, yeah, so that's killed a little bit of time, so hopefully now we have to leave. So, let's have a look. Yes, we do. How convenient.
This train is ready to depart. Please stand clear of the doors.
Let me just stick them in the other way so I could just reset the camera because I can't be asked to reset myself. Where's the 25 limit, guys? Still don't see it. It's going to catch me off guard. Train driver. Euston Square. Lovely jubbly.
The next station is Euston Square. Change for National Rail Services from Euston. This is Euston Square. Change here.
41. That's cool.
This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith via Baker Street and Paddington.
Via Baker Street and Paddington. Depart now.
This train is ready to depart. Please stand clear of the doors.
Great Bowler Street. I've only been to Great Portland Street a handful of times. I love the station design. I love it. But let me know in the comments, what is your favourite station design? I'm interested to know what favourite station you have.
Great Portland Street.
I'm intrigued to see, you know, what your favourite station is. Oh God! Just pushing it. Stop. Thank you.
This is Great Portland Street. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith via Baker Street and Paddington.
Oh, above the announcements. Just get going. Fellow driver. You always got to salute your fellow drivers. Here I come into my favourite station. Overall, my favourite station design is Great Portland Street in real life. That one obviously just looks the same. But my favourite station overall is Baker Street. I love Baker Street. It's one of the first stations. Honestly, it's on there. It's like, you know, it was built because of the Metropolitan line. You know, the Metropolitan line, it was the first underground line.
The next station is Baker Street. Change for the Bakerloo, Jubilee and Metropolitan lines. Exit for Madame Tussauds and the Planetarium. Please remember, smoking is not allowed on any
And an underground train or station.
When leaving the train, please ensure that you take all your belongings with you.
I have to say that like it's the last station on the line, when it's not.
Change here for the Bakerloo, Jubilee and Metropolitan lines. Exit here for Madame Tussauds and the Planetarium. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith via Paddington.
leave at 44 just because why not?
This train is ready to depart.
Please stand clear of the doors. This train is now ready to depart. Please mind the closing doors. Please mind the closing doors. Let's get up to speed here. Come back round to Edgware Road. And for the District Line. Oh, mind yourself, mate. Change here for other Circle Line services in the direction of High Street Kensington from Platform 2 and for the District Line. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith via Paddington. Right, when we gotta leave. Well, it doesn't say it's our departure time. See, that's a glitch. Look, it says departure 7:49. They've got that wrong. Because if you've forgotten, we've come back round to Edgware Road, because it's called the Inner Rail. I hope it's not glitch, actually. Yeah, our goal is Hammersmith. I'm going now. I know we're off schedule now, but you know when it's just like, ugh. Just, yeah, okay, yeah, we are changing tracks. I can see the signal up ahead. Yeah, so if you are new to trades, you didn't know that those bulbs up above the green signal, that's telling you that you're changing tracks. I don't know what the proper name for it is. I just learned it from playing Train Simulator. That just means that you're changing tracks. Okay, yeah, we really are off schedule. We're meant to depart 8:50 at Paddington. Oops. But yeah, so that's what that means if you're new to train. So you know, you learn something new every day. But I'm still assuming today that the underground is still going when it's been like what it's over 100 years old. I think it's like 130. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. It's around the 120 to 50 mark. I just can't remember actually how old it is, but you know, it's astonishing to think that it's still going today when it was, you know, it was built in the 1800s. The underground it was first constructed.
Change for the Bakerloo Line and National Rail services.
So now we're at the Hammersmith and City. Hammersmith. Hammersmith? We're at the Hammersmith and City Paddington station. Sorry, I got like I can't speak today. I don't know why.
Paddington. Change here for the Bakerloo Line and National Rail services.
I'll leave at 49.
Circle Line train to Hammersmith.
I'll leave at 49. I've got to sort of keep to the schedule a little bit. But I must say, I haven't this version I'm playing on isn't the Steam version. It's the disc version. I actually got this on disc, and I checked on Steam to see if it was actually on Steam. It's really expensive. It's like £19. Like for a game that came out in 2011, around about that time anyway. That's ridiculous pricing. Like, I wouldn't pay £19 for this. It's really old. It's not worth that much in my opinion. It really isn't worth that much, this game, like, in terms of pricing. Because of how small the game is, it's not worth like £20. It really isn't, in my opinion. Although I do enjoy it, I still don't think it's worth £20 at all. We are coming to the end of the line. Very soon we'll be at Hammersmith. I hate that. Look at that. It has to draw the objects in. Three, 2, 1. Stop braking. Stop braking again. You just need to learn when to brake. It's all just practice.
This is Royal Oak. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith.
Or maybe 51. Yeah, it's all just learning. It's all just about learning your timings, really. Once you get the timing down, you know, you'll just know instantly when to stop at a station. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's just all about experience. When you've been a train driver for a long time, you just know instantly when to start braking to come into the station and when you're actually meant to stop at the station, especially on National Rail, because obviously you have like the different car stops. So like, if you have 8 coaches, you're gonna be obviously you're gonna be near the end, but obviously you need to look out for the camera systems that are in place, because you'll see a sign on the station that says 8 car stop, and it's the same for like 4 cars, 12 cars, 10 cars, that kind of thing. You'll see when you're meant to stop. It's all just learning where those are on the platform and just getting the timings down when you're meant to stop. It's pretty easy to, like, you know, just get used to it. It's just, you know, all about learning. Bit of whistle. Okay. Make sure we're not speeding. Okay. Stop braking. It's coming down right there.
Between the train and the platform. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith.
This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith. 7, 8, 9, departs. There to whistle.
The next station is Ladbroke Grove.
Okay, we start braking now. And again. Oh yeah, I've overshot that. I've overshot that. Ah. Alright, put her in reverse. Okay. I can't believe I overshot that. Oh, brake. Now I could go a little bit more forward. Oh, that's a fail. That's a fail. Okay, we'll just go right up to it. Stop. Now. That's embarrassing.
Ladbroke Grove. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith.
You're ready to leave. We'll wait until we're meant to depart. Okay, let's announce we're going to be departing. This train is ready to depart. Please stand clear of the doors. There we go. More vigorous brake there. Alright. These are the type of stops where you just want to make sure you. Actually, no. Let's go a little bit more. Nah, let's go all the way.
This is Latimer Road. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith.
Let's get going. Fellow driver there. Oh, just slow down.
This is Wood Lane. Change here for the Central Line. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith.
This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith. Let's just go now. Excuse me. Shepherd's Bush Market. Just cruise down there. Don't really need to rush.
The next station is Shepherd's Bush. next station is Goldhawk Road.
Is Goldhawk Road. I think this is the last station before Hammersmith, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it is, which is awesome. Stop.
This is Goldhawk Road. This is a
Circle Line train to Hammersmith. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith. Let's get going, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final stop before Hammersmith. I hope it is. I don't want to be wrong. Yeah, it is. Yeah, because in a real situation, the train will be picking up traction because it's going down a hill. But here, it's just static.
The next station
is Hammersmith, where this train terminates. Piccadilly lines are a different station across the road. Ensure that you take all your belongings with you. Draw a little turn. Oh, oops. Good. Stop.
This is Hammersmith, where this train terminates. All change, please. District and Piccadilly lines operate from a different station across the road.
Thank you for travelling on the Circle Line. Okay, so shut her down. Oh, I didn't even turn on. Oh, I'm a bad person. I didn't turn on any heating or lighting. Oopsies. They'll never know. They'll never know. What else do we need to do? Well, just put that as. I should be off. Okay. Shut it down. Just like that. Do we have to shut the doors? I'll shut them anyway. Oh no. Okay. Okay, 77% isn't bad. The following thing should be done, but the departure schedule has not been kept. I would agree with that. So yeah, I don't get this. Not all cars are stopped at the platform. That's wrong. The announcements were not correct. That's wrong. Yeah, okay, the heating was not switched on. I agree with that. That was a mistake of mine, and the braking was too hard. I could semi-agree with that. I do admit the heating should have been on. That was actually my fault. I did forget to do that. You know, but for first run on this game, which I haven't played in ages, ain't bad. So, that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching. If you definitely want to see more and definitely want to see Train Simulator, let me know in the comments of this video. And I'll see you next time.